you can tell that they just have no understanding of the deaf community or individuals with hearing loss in general. I'm a little confused at how it made Best Hearing Aids of 2022 since this hearing aid came out several years ago. There's no hearing aid that does that. Hey guys, Dr. Cliff Olson, audiologist and founder of Applied Hearing Solutions in Phoenix, Arizona. And in this video, I'm reviewing a video done by Top 5 Picks. It's called Top 5 Best Hearing Aids of 2022. Now the thing is, this video is ranking #1 for hearing aids when you do a search for hearing aids on YouTube. So I want to see what this video is all about. And I did check out this particular channel a little bit. It seems like they do a bunch of top 5 picks for virtually any consumer electronic or any particular device that you could possibly purchase online. Let's go ahead and see what this one's all about.
We especially highlight the MD Hearing Aid for you as the best budget hearing aid available on the market in 2022.
MD Hearing Aid, in my opinion, is one of the basement, like bottom barrel, not very good hearing aids that are out there. Now they are relatively cheap, so to speak. You can definitely find cheaper hearing aids online that are as good of quality as MD Hearing Aids. I just happen to think I've tested these devices before. Right off the bat, we're not starting off so hot.
The manufacturer gave extra attention to the precise range of sounds that are quite well related to the human voice. Designed by an ENT surgeon, the MD Hearing Aid can help up to 94% of the population.
An ENT surgeon is not formally trained in hearing aids to a significant extent. It really makes no sense to me how that even relates to hearing aids whatsoever. ENT surgeons do pretty much anything but hearing aids. So to have an ENT surgeon give this product credibility really makes no sense to me. It would make much more sense if it was an audiologist who actually treated people with hearing aids making a company like this, but whatever.
The next important thing is that the operation of this hearing aid does not require small batteries, but it comes with a very practical charger with a battery life of over 18 hours, which will give you a...
Notice that the hearing aid that's being held up on the screen right now is a disposable battery hearing aid, a disposable battery MD hearing aid. And I will throw on top of that that every single MD hearing aid that I've ever tested has had horrible issues with feedback and whistling. So I have no idea how they would have determined otherwise when doing this particular review.
Lastly, it should be noted that MD Hearing Aid comes in the size of 1.25 by 0.5 by 0.25 inches, as well as a weight of 1.1 pounds.
A weight of 1.5 pounds. If you had a hearing aid that weighed 1.5 pounds behind your ears, you would not be able to wear that hearing aid. It would kill your ears, basically.
If you really want an unnoticeable hearing aid, which only you'll know you're wearing, we especially recommend Eargo, also known as the best discreet hearing aid available on the market in 2022.
Now I do have to say, Eargo does have a really small device and it's rechargeable, so I'm actually glad that this one made the list because it does offer some unique things that you cannot get from any other hearing aid in existence right now. Now there is some debate of whether or not this is actually a hearing aid or just an amplifier, because while you can do some tuning of these devices, it is not quite as fully featured as an actual hearing aid from one of the major manufacturers that are out there.
Among this model's main features is that it offers sound enhancement, better hearing performance, and simplified use. The company points out
the features that this hearing aid is good for are the ones that I just mentioned. It's very, very small and it's rechargeable, and he didn't mention they're one of those two features.
That the Eargo 6 is a hearing aid that has a sound adjustment, which is automatically optimizing the sound landscape as you move between different environments during the day. So this is a device that allows the user to listen at any volume, as it automatically adapts to a noisy environment. It also allows you to enjoy the silence because it adapts very quickly to situations when the noise levels are low. You'll hear more from every single conversation. This means that the device allows you to adjust the sound to identify the background noise and automatically reduce it, allowing speech to be heard more directly. This hearing aid has an advantage when it comes to listening in conversations. For example, when speech is mixed with unwanted noise, the device has a noise reduction algorithm that quickly minimizes.
At this point, he's just throwing out a bunch of different trigger words or keywords or marketing terms that really don't tell you what's actually happening here. I agree that the average consumer who is looking for hearing aids would probably listen to that and be like, oh my gosh, that's cool. Like, all this hearing aid does is enhance speech and it gets rid of all background noise. And there's no hearing aid that does that. perfectly well. So again, it's just a bunch of the different, marketing terms that are being thrown around here, and it's kind of like disguised as an actual review video, which this is quite clearly not a review video. There's been no additional extensive testing done in these products. It's all just marketing.
Up next, we present you Widex Moment. Also,
finally, an actual name brand hearing aid has made the list, and it's in the 3rd position. So Widex Moment is a good hearing aid. I'm a little confused at how it made best hearing aids of 2022, since this hearing aid came out several years ago. If you ask me, it's on the older side of the technology that's currently available on the market. Still a good hearing aid, but let's see what they have to say about it that makes it better than some other technologies that are substantially newer and potentially better than the Moment.
known as the best sound hearing aid in 2022, this model amplifies sounds from the environment and nature to make the aggravating tone of tinnitus less notable to the user. This hearing aid gives you a truly natural sound, eliminating any metallic or artificial effects. This way,
Okay, when we're talking about metallic and artificial effects, what we're really talking about is how the hearing aid is actually programmed. You can make any hearing aid, including the Moment, which I can do if I want to. I can make it sound really tinny and metallic. It has everything to do with how it's programmed, not the actual hearing aid itself.
it is especially worth noting this model includes artificial intelligence, which means that the user can download an app to their mobile phone and define the best way to extract sound from every situation.
Now, it does use artificial intelligence, but specifically it uses machine learning, where you have to train the hearing aid based on what your perceptions of sounds are when you're using the Sound Sense Learn feature inside of that Widex Moment app. It is a good hearing aid. I'm not denying them that, but again, we're just jumping into a lot of, key marketing terms that they have, and I expect the rest of this Widex Moment review to only be speaking about these particular features that are a marketing gimmick to some degree.
If you have a more active lifestyle and love the latest technology, Widex Moment uses Sound Sense Learn technology to allow you to fully personalize and optimize your sound settings in any listening environment to increase listening comfort and sound quality. It also boasts the zero delay technology that processes the audio signal faster than any other digital hearing aid, 10 times faster to be exact, reducing the delay between the microphone and receiver to less than 0.5 milliseconds.
Now, that is true. That is one of the main features of the Widex Moment hearing aids, is a really fast signal processing. So there's not a whole lot of digital stuff that's going on there. They're just trying to get that sound amplified as quickly as possible. And some people do report better sound quality when you amplify sound in that manner.
The next product we'll analyze is ReSound ONE, which grabs the title of the best rechargeable hearing aid available on the market in 2022.
Now, I love the ReSound ONE hearing aid. I think it's a fantastic hearing aid. In terms of rechargeability, we'll see what they specifically say that makes this particular one with rechargeability better than other brands of hearing aids with rechargeability. I'm guessing they're not going to share that because they haven't provided any actual insight as to what makes one particular hearing aid better than any other hearing aid out on the market right now. But I am interested to see, because this is a legitimately good hearing aid that needs to be professionally fit by a hearing care professional.
This model is revolutionary, with the addition of a third microphone that aims to use the unique anatomy of each ear for a richer and more natural listening experience. Added to this novelty is a better adaptive focus, as well as better performance through ultra-focus technology to promote speech comprehension with the speaker in front of you. The main innovation of this new platform is the M and RIE models. These micro behind the ears are
You can tell that it's not someone who really typically does hearing aid related content, because they don't call it the M and RIE receiver. They call it the Marie receiver. It's not surprising. I mean, this video is quite apparent that it is not being done by someone who's an expert with hearing aids whatsoever.
First hearing aids to have 3 microphones. 2 are behind the ear, and 1 is on an earpiece in the ear canal. This configuration improves spatial perception and voice recognition, so ReSound ONE comes with a technological skill that is part of the new philosophy of the hearing brand. This results in research and design solutions tailored to the anatomy of each ear to more faithfully mimic the way ambient sounds are collected and transmitted to the brain.
Boy, talk about marketing gimmick there. Like, I didn't even understand anything that he just said in that last sequence there. If you go back and rewind that and listen to it again, I guarantee you're like, man, that's just a bunch of fancy words all thrown together, but it really actually means nothing. It has no substance to it.
In addition, thanks to ReSound Assist, you'll be able to stay in touch with your Unison audio protector. Take it for
Unison Audio protector? I don't know what that is. ReSound Assist is there so you can actually connect with your hearing care professional to get professional programming done. I have no idea what that word or those words were that he just used. That makes no sense to me.
Advantage of remote settings and the ability to share with your audio prothesist via video.
Audio prothesist. Yeah, that's a hearing instrument specialist, but kind of one that's went through additional training. I'm surprised that they didn't use Audiologist in this.
To sum up, with a more powerful chip and a new design, ReSound ONE can process more signals and return them to the brain to improve the intelligibility of individual voices, while reducing background noise. Thumbs up, that's for sure. Finally, we present you with
Lively hearing aids. Basically the same hearing aids as ReSound. Very, very similar, only there's one key feature about these hearing aids that I can tell you that they won't tell you right off the bat, is that they are locked, meaning you purchase them online and you cannot take them to a hearing care professional to get them professionally programmed inside of a hearing clinic, which is critical if you want to optimize your performance with hearing aids. Because if you don't have reeler measurement done, if you don't have test box measures done, if you don't have a variety of things done that you can only have done in a clinic, then you're not going to optimize the performance of any hearing aid. How the Lively hearing aid came out higher ranked than the ReSound ONE hearing aid absolutely blows my mind, and it has completely destroyed any possible credibility that this video had left.
Gold medal and the title of the best overall hearing aid on the market in 2022. This model covers users with mild to moderate hearing loss. It gained a top-level reputation, utilizing revolutionary technology and packing it.
This is interesting. That is an Oticon More hearing aid right there. That is not even a Lively hearing aid. It's the Oticon On app. It's the Connect clip from Oticon and 2 Oticon More hearing aids.
3-year warranty, granting 100 days of risk-free testing. Lively sports an asymmetric fit strategy with one focused ear and one monitoring ear, so you can detect background noise without changing the program. In addition, this model's noise system offers spectral subtraction technology, which reduces unwanted noise without compromising sound and signal quality.
Yeah, spectral subtraction technology. That's unbelievable. That's why they got ranked #1.
The DFS Ultra 2 music mode provides very precise feedback, better distinguishing actual feedback from music and other tonal sounds. Furthermore, Lively sports a tinnitus and natural sounds generator, which offers personalized and programmable tinnitus therapy.
Also not a Lively hearing aid.
Sounds and the sounds of nature. Another outstanding specification is the charger has a frequency range of 9.5 kHz, which allows wider access to the sonic nuances.
No hearing aid is going to get you up past 9,000 hertz and usable amplification in a hearing aid.
Or 16 hours for every 1 hour of charging. Overall, this product delivers premium performance at the best possible.
You do not get 16 hours of battery life for 1 hour of charging. That is incorrect. I have no idea where they're pulling this information from.
Price-quality ratio. You wanted the best, you got it. So that's it for the best hearing aids of 2022. Like, comment, and subscribe to receive notifications about all our latest videos.
That was by far the worst top 5 hearing aid video that I have ever seen. And the fact that that's ranking so high right now on YouTube just absolutely, you know, it doesn't even blow my mind anymore. There's a lot of companies that are out there that are really good at keywording. So anytime that you are searching for information like on hearing aids or the best hearing aids or whatever, all it is a bunch of keywording. Now I do some keywording myself, but I'm actually doing what I'm saying that I'm doing inside of that video. To just go here and create a top 5 best hearing aids of 2022 and not actually have those hearing aids be vetted to any degree is doing a disservice to the hearing loss community. You know, just be smart is all I will say. If you start seeing these videos that are popping up like top 5 best anything, or, you know, any video that's being done by someone who is not a hearing care professional, you should not trust anything that they say. Just be aware out there online. When you're doing research, make sure that you go to reputable sources to do your research, and don't just fall for any piece of marketing that's out there. All right, guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. And if you are not yet subscribed to this channel, make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you get notified every single time I post one of my new videos, and I publish new videos every single week. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. That is it for this week, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, I'll see you next time.